A Spirit Airlines flight just came dangerously close to Air Force One. And picture this, guys. President Trump and the First Lady were flying over New York when air traffic control suddenly shouted at Spirit Airline pilots to get off the damn iPad and make an immediate turn. And you guys are about to hear the actual audio from that exchange, and it's unlike anything I've ever heard before. And if you guys have heard of something like that, let me know in the comments if you have or you haven't. So I want to know, how does a commercial jet get within striking distance of the president's plane in one of the busiest airspaces in our nation? And what happens next changes everything. So do you guys think pilots should be allowed to use iPads while they're flying in a cockpit? Like especially near Air Force One or like with people in the plane? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So we're going to break down what happened and then why it matters. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. And folks, we are a growing channel. And before we get deeper into this, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Every interaction helps us break through the algorithm that wants to stop conservative voices. So this is just wild stuff. So here's the actual air traffic control audio from that moment. We're going to get right to it.
Well, this is one you don't hear every day. A Spirit Airlines flight heading for Boston got a bit too close to Air Force One over New York on Tuesday. Listen to this.
Pay attention, Spirit 1300, turn 20 degrees right. Spirit 1300, turn 20 degrees right now. Spirit Wings 1300, turn 20 degrees right immediately. 20 degrees right, pay attention. Spirit 1300, traffic's off your left wing by 8 miles, 747. I'm sure you can see who it is. It's flight level 320, maintain 330. I'll keep an eye out for him. He's white and blue. Pay attention. Get off the iPad.
Goodness gracious. A Spirit spokesperson says Spirit Airlines Flight 1300 followed procedures and air traffic control instructions while en route to Boston and landed uneventfully at Boston. Safety is always our top priority, the spokesperson said.
Well, they're using iPads, right? So we're going to get into the details. Spirit Airlines Flight 1300 left Fort Lauderdale for Boston and was routed through New York airspace. At the same time, Air Force One, carrying President Trump and the First Lady on their way to the United Kingdom, was on a parallel track near Long Island. And controllers noticed that the Spirit jet was drifting way too close, like within 7 miles to the presidential aircraft. And when you're doing 400 miles an hour, 400 miles an hour, that 7 miles is not far. It's like 20 seconds, 10 seconds away. And that's when you guys hear the frustration from the New York center. The controller repeats, turn 20 degrees right immediately, and even says, I got to talk to you twice every time. Get off the iPad. The delay in response from Spirit's cockpit is what made this encounter so tense. So here's a question for you guys. Do you guys trust budget airlines like Spirit to keep up proper safety standards in crowded airspace? And like, what the hell's up with the iPad use? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And Spirit insists that this was handled correctly and the flight landed safely in Boston. But the FAA is now reviewing the incident, and the presence of Air Force One raises the stakes. When the president is on board, every mile of airspace around the plane is supposed to be tightly controlled. And this is where it all changes for Spirit, because this isn't just about Spirit Airlines, guys. It's about the FAA's fragile system. It's overworked controllers and the risk of mixing presidential flights into already congested skies. And controllers, they're human. Pilots, they're human. But when the president of the United States is on board, there is no margin for error. I don't care what the president, it could be Biden, it could be Obama, it could be anybody. It doesn't matter. And another question for you guys, should the FAA ban iPad use during like critical phases of flight? I would say in all phases of flight. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So if you guys got value from this news update, please tap subscribe. My opinion is next. So this close call over New York is more than just another aviation story. It's about the safety of our republic leaders and the trust every passenger places in the skies above. Air Force One represents strength and security, yet even with all of its defenses, it still relies on human attention in the cockpit and sharp judgment from controllers. And the bigger issue here is distraction. Technology can help pilots, but can also pull them away from the task at hand. And when the president's life and the America's stability are in the balance, we cannot afford sloppy mistakes. So this should be a wake-up call for regulators and airlines. Safety must come first. No excuses, like at all. I mean, how bad is that? Good Lord. So stay alert, guys. Stay aware and keep fighting for accountability. That's just insane.